We're about to have a beautiful time. Positive vibes, let's go. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yep. Even worse, I'm sick and tired of barely getting by. Yep. You wanna know?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain. It's going down. I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 I'm your captain now. It's going down. 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 This is how you start a fresh rap with a new track. Put your seatbelts on, prepare for the impact. In fact, I did that with less than a six-pack. But don't drink and drive, cause it's easy to sense that. The beat a crash dummy, don't smile, ain't nothing funny. Learned a long time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first game ever in the brand new stadium. So we'll see Ponce out on the mound, already kicking through the dirt. 360 ERA. I'll be right back. I gotta grab a paper. All right. Gotta get my stats. So Ponce obviously started the very first game of the season. 148 from his fastball, changeup also 137, throws a slider 139, and a curveball 125. Now he also throws a two-seam, but he kind of abandoned it after the first or second inning. His two-seam was around 152. So I'm wondering if he will go back to that two-seam. He seemed to start with the two-seam, but he only threw it a few times, and he gave up 7 hits in the first game. 3 of them off the fastball, 2 of them off the two-seam. So maybe he's just going to abandon that two-seam in this league. There's not a lot of guys that throw two-seam fastballs in this league at all, actually. So maybe he'll give that up. I don't know. But a walk, 4 strikeouts, 2 runs, didn't give up any homers. Nail, on the other hand, pitched 5 innings also. I'll get to him whenever when he gets out on the mound, I guess. So first pitch is about underway. Kim Sung-min steps in and fouls that away. First pitch is a souvenir, so someone's going to be happy. Nail is not throwing a pitch. I'm so used to throwing up Hanwha as the away team that I just gave Ponce an away pitch. All right, the 0-1 pitch, and that's going to be a ground ball, ripped foul, and 0-2. They're going to be talking about how fast he throws all day long. Whether or not it matters how fast you throw if you aren't throwing strikes is another question, though. So Ponce on the mound, again, 360 ERA, just the one game. Came over from Japan. He played in Japan for 3 years, but he only played in 61 games. So that is a kind of concern I would say, for most people. Obviously, injury issues is what it shows with a manager that tends to, as that's going to be a end of the gap in right, and Im Jong-chan is going to pick it up. But the first batter these batters are not right. The very first ever batter is once a single. No, wasted no time before getting himself on base and etching his name into the record books with the first ever base hit in the new stadium. So Kim Sung-min will stand over at first base, and that's going to bring up Hong Jong-pyo. Hong Jong-pyo obviously taking over for Kim Do-young, who is injured, and that's way inside. Almost hits him as he squares around the bunts, and it's 0-1. Or sorry, 1-0. Hitting 0 on the season. Does have a run scored, though. So This is what the stadium looks like. If you're looking at your screen, this is actually what the stadium looks like from the outside of the stadium. I took this picture a couple months ago, maybe a month, maybe 2 months ago, and this is from outside on the sidewalk. You can actually see into the stadium. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. And he drops it down the bunt. He goes to second base. An absolutely awful, awful bunt. I don't know what Kim Sun-bin was doing because No Shiwan picked it up, stuttered, and then finally threw it over to second base. It was just hit. The bunt was just so hard that Kim Sun-bin had no chance to get over there. Wow. That was fantastic. That's going to bring up Na Sung-bum. Na Sung-bum is an absolute destroyer of Hanwha pitching. I mean, there is not a guy that I could say playing against Hanwha would be a worse situation. So, last year he only hit. So we'll go back the last 3 years, guys. Last year he only hit 396 against them in 12 games. He had 3 home runs, 7 runs scored, 12 RBIs. In 2023, it slightly regressed from there, as that just catches the top corner there. He only hit 385 that season with 1 home run, but only in 6 games. And then in 2022, 333 with a home run in 16 games. Absolutely just destroys Hanwha pitching. Yeah, I'm a Cardinals fan. All right, the 0-1 pitch to Na Sung-bum, and that's going to be strike 2, 0-2. Jae-joon not able to hold on to the ball, but doesn't matter as it's fouled into his glove. All right, that's going to bring an 0-2 count here. Runner on first is Hong Jong-pyo, who had an awful bunt, just literally gave away an out. As Na Sung-bum looks at 0-2, he is a guy that will strike out quite a bit, but he'll also put some home runs. The captain of this Kia team. That's upstairs. 1-2. A 10-27. I'm from Missouri. So the 1-2 pitch. And fouled away. Stays 1-2. Kia's got 2 former Cardinals. Nail played for the Cardinals, and he's from Missouri also, and then also Wisdom. I have a bunch of friends that are Braves fans. A couple of them grew up in or are from Georgia, and the others, I don't know why. I mean, he's enough of a one of my friends from college is enough of a Braves fan that his dog's name is Chipper. So maybe he might have named his first kid Larry too. I don't know. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. And he goes down, and that's going to be a 4-6-3 inning ending double play. Gets the first base hit, but a poor bunt and a 4-6-3 double play will end the threats for Kia, and we'll head to the bottom of the first. It's 0-0. As in, no runs have been scored yet. Oh. Oh, I'm not a Hanwha fan. I am not a Hanwha fan. All right, so Hanwha, a ton of changes in this lineup. An absolute ton of changes. Wang Young Mook is taking over at the top of the lineup. Chan Ho is batting seconds now. Florio Noshiwan Chan Sung stays in that same order. Then Kim Tae-young comes out of the first spot in the lineup, moves to first base, and drops down to the number 6 spot in the lineup. Im Jong-chan, Choi Jae-hoon, and Shim Woo-jun stay in their same respective spots. Nail on the mound this year, ERA of 0, 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, 118 batting average against. His one game NC on opening day, went 5 innings through 66 pitches, 46 were strikes, gave up 2 hits. Both of his hits were off of his 2-seam fastball. So he's a 2-seam fastball, slider, change, cutter, and a curveball are the 5 pitches he's gonna be throwing. So last year, 2.53 ERA. So there we go. So far this year, he's thrown his slider the most. Last year he threw his 2-seam the most, but he has that wipeout sweeper as Wang Young Mook will step in, making his first Hanwha plate appearance in the new stadium. And that's ball 1. So Neo last year against Hanwha, he pitched in 2 games. He was 1-0, 11.2 innings. A 289 is what Hanwha had against him. They did have 1 home run. It was Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon really has gotten to Nail. He's the only player that really has gotten to him. So the 2 games that he pitched against Hanwha on the 20th of July last year, he gave up a home run. That was Kim Tae-yeon. That was the only run. That's going to be a slow grounder to the third baseman, throws, and it's 1 away. So the Kim Tae-yeon hit the home run, which scored a run, and then obviously scored a run, and then the 14th of April last year, he also pitched against Hanwha, and Kim Tae-yeon was responsible for one of those RBIs also. As that's a strike on the bottom corner to Chan Ho. Chan Ho, maybe getting his first start of the season. He's had some pinch hit duties, but he is in left field today. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. That big sweeper. I'm going to guess that sweeper is going to be shown a lot today, especially against the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Just missed, and he wanted that one. All right, the 1-2, and that's going to be a ground ball. Pitcher out to grab it, bare hands it, throws off, rockets to first, and 2 away. Absolute bullet to whiz them over at first. All right. That's quickly 2 away. Florio coming off of his 1 hit. He had an RBI, his first and only hits. He's 1 for 18 on the season, ladies and gentlemen. And the pitch count is down to 0. That's his warning. Nope, that's a ball. It looked like he was they went through this whole entire fiasco there to tell him that he was getting a pitch clock violation. Like, just be like, up, time, pitch clock, as that's filed away. Like, I don't know why they need the whole theatrics, the whole, you're trying to slow the game down or you're trying to speed the game up. I don't know why you need a 35-second, you know, I don't even know what it's called, improv from the home plate umpire. And here comes the 2-1. Just misses inside, and it's 3-1. Florio does have, what, 2 walks, maybe 3 walks on the season? All right, the 3-1 pitch to Florio. And that's going to be a chopper back to the pitcher. Scoops it up, underhand toss, and 1, 2, 3 goes Hanwha. We'll go to the top of the second. It's 0-0. 0-0-0. 0-0-0. 11 pitches there. And Hanwha with 5 hits in their last series. They did finally score a run at the bottom of the ninth, or the top of the ninth. Che Young-woo will step in to face Ponce. Well, that Ponce. Ten cheerleaders. Wow, they are. No wonder they had to cancel the drone show. They couldn't afford Oh, we got a drone in the audience in the stands. They had to cancel the drone show because they canceled the fireworks show because of the fires in Korea. We can understand that. But then they canceled the drone show in remembrance of them. Kind of like last year when they were supposed to have this big water festival. And they canceled that because of the floods. Always looking for a reason to cancel and save some money as Hanwha. Because that's just touches the top of the zone. And it's 0-1. And misses inside. 1-1. So Che Young-woo, 263 on the season for Kia. Again, Kia not off to a good start. Off to a good start, but not off to a good good season, as they are sitting below 500. Is fouled away, and it's 1-2. (1,656) career RBIs. And fouls that away, and it stays 1-2. Yeah, they didn't start streaming until a month or 2 in, though. Is that's going to be a little bloop? Shimujun jumps up and snags it. And I'm sure everyone will say how amazing he is, as little bloop over the shortstop, but timed it perfectly as he jumps falling backwards right on the edge of the grass and makes the catch. 1 away for Wisdom. Yeah, they didn't sign the international rights until late, so maybe May or so is when they started streaming, as that is low. Ball 1. Wisdom hitting 188 on the season. He's another guy that struggles really bad with off-speed pitches, as that is a fastball way outside the zone. Thank you, thank you. One thing I don't understand is a lot of these teams are like, oh, this guy played in the majors. We want him on our team. But they just don't seem to think about where his struggles were in the majors. Is that's a strike on the outside, 150, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss on a breaking ball again. He struggled mightily against the breaking stuff. I don't think he hit over 200 on anything. Do they still have them up? Like, can you still watch them? All right, the 2-2 swing and a miss on a fastball, blew it past him, and his first strikeout of the day. And the first ever strikeouts in the new ballpark. Yeah, you might check Soup. They may have like backdated games. I know whenever they were Africa TV, they would be gone after like 90 days or something, because that's a beautiful curveball in there for a strike to Yu Sung. 300 on the season, does have a homer. Playing left field. And the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be right back up the middle, and another single for Kia. SSG, the Landers. Right back up the middle. All right, so we've got a runner on first now for Chaewon Jun, the center fielder. And that's ball one. Is it? I don't know about any of you. Does it look like the cameras needs to zoom in some? As that's going to be a shot into right field, right center, as Florio grabs it. Yu Sung sliding into third base, and he is out by 1.5 miles. Never make the first or third out at third. Good Lord, where is the fundamentals in this league? Like it wasn't even close. Like not even close. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0. Absolutely dumb. Got two hits. No, actually, I guess 3 hits. 2 straight hits, but you get thrown out at third, and you get thrown out. I mean, he was out by a lot. Noshiwan likes to do this little deke thing where he puts his glove up late, trying to get people to either not know where to slide, or also to think that they're in standing up. And he did that, and he still waited, caught the ball late, and was easily able to make the tag. Yeah. So another 3 hits already given up, but poor bunting and poor base running, and he gets out of the inning. 24 pitches now for Ponce. Did get the first ever strikeouts in the new stadium history, the Daejeon Hanwha Sangmyeong Ballpark. Konglish. All right, so we should be coming back. Wisdom did not do that. And so no Shiwan after the tag over at third will start the bottom of the second. And the first pitch is fouled away. And it's 0-1. 263 on the season. No Shiwan leading the team in WAR at negative .01. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The starting lineup is composed of nothing but below average players, as that is outside 1-1. The news. I don't watch any Japanese baseball. I don't have time for that. And that's fouled away, and it's 1-2. I expect a sweeper off the plates here. Start at about in the middle of the plates and dive off of the edge of the zone with a swing and a miss. That's just my call. That's just what I think that might happen. We'll see. Nope. We're gonna have a. We're gonna wait here. And another ball. Another. Yep. Another pitch clock violation. It's not up on the score. There, it's finally up on the scoreboard. There was that slider off the plates, but just a little far off, and it's 3-2. Our first full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ever full count in the new stadium. No Shiwan gets to claim that, or does Nail claim that? I don't know. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. That's going to be a diving catch, a jump and dive by Hong Jong Pyo over at third base. And one away on an absolutely fantastic play. Diving towards the line and snags it. That would have been extra bases. Maybe these walls are really close to the field, so big time play there, as that'll bring up the captain, Cheon Song, and he looks at strike one on the inside corner. Maybe that makes up for the poor bunt. Not going to be able to catch that one, as that drops in front of the left fielder. And the first Hanwha hits is the captain himself, Cheon Sung. On a change. All right, Kim Tae-yeon, he is the one that's Nail struggles against, and the first pitch is in there for a strikeout. Looks like a two-seam on the outside. 167 for Kim Tae-yeon. Again, he was leading off the team, but with a lot of changes, he's moved down to the 6th spots. And here comes the 0-1. He does have the first ever home run in the stadium. He homered in his first at bat back in the one spring training game here. He's led off the bottom of the first with a home run. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Low, and it's 1-1. Da, 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 da. All right, the 1-1 pitch sets up on the outside, and a beautiful two-seam catches the outside, and it's 1-2. All right. Does he go with his sweeper, breaking off the plates? Is something that, again, Anoshi Wong, Chan Sung, and Kim Tae-yeon all struggle against that pitch falling off the outside. They do set up outside and throws a two-seamer that misses low. It's 2-2. Im Jong-chan waiting on deck. Did have the one of 2 hits yesterday. All right, here comes the 2-2. That's going to be lifted into center field and 2 away. Wow, that was awful. All right, Im Jong-chan steps in and fouls the first pitch out of play, and it's 0-1. All right, the 0-1 to the local boy. And that's in there for a strike. 0-2 on the sweeper. I'm wanting Jong-chan. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 outs, runner on first, popped foul, and it stays 0-2. 26 pitches now for Nail, 24 for Ponce through his first 2 innings. Way, way outside. Nail wearing a mouthpiece as he pitches. Not many guys that do that. I wonder if he wore that mouthpiece before the comebacker to his face. I think broke his jaw. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. His first strikeout on that sweeper. As that'll go down, and Hanwha strands their first base runner. Will go to the 3rd inning. It's tied at 0. 0-0. Everybody loves the zeros. Oh, yeah. First strikeouts for him. Again, I expect him to be utilizing that sweeper. The left-handers for Hanwha tend to strike out quite a bit, and the right-handers tend to chase that pitch off the edge of the zone. So really expecting to see that a lot. 17 pitches there as Hanwha goes 0 for 2 with runners on base. Oh, Kia will have 8, 9, and 1 coming up. Kim Tae-gun, Kim Gyu-sung, and Kim Sung-bin. It's already April, ladies and gentlemen. It's already April. Hey, where's the counter there? Thank you, thank you. Who's that? Couldn't see it. Chipeso. Chipeso something. All right, Ponce is still out on the mound, and obviously 24 pitches. Kim Tae-gun, the catcher, leads off for Kia and looks it's ball one. 286 on the season for the backstop. And that one does just catch it. And it's 1-1. Almost the exact same spot, just a little up, and it's across. Hanwha Eagles. Bounces that one outside, and it's 2-1. Looks like he lost his footing a little bit there as he's kicking around the dirt in front of the mound. And the 2-1 pitch, that also just misses, and it's 3-1. Say with a big old tat on the back of his hand. I don't think I've seen a tatted hand in the KBO before. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Noshiwan picks it up, throws across the diamond in the dirt. Kim Tae-yeon's not able to catch it, and he is going to be safe on a poor throw by Noshiwan, as Kim Tae-yeon wasn't able to corral it. He came off the bag whenever he was trying to pick that up, and Kim Tae-gun showing the wheels of the catcher. So they'll have a runner on base on the E5. We're going to go E5. That was a poor throw. And Kim Tae-yeon with a not a normal first baseman. And here goes the so we'll see if that turns around and haunts him as that first pitch is fouled away. So Kim Gyu-sung hitting 400 on the season. He took over at shorts as Pak Chan-ho is also hurt. So Kia down their left side of their infield. That's a swing and a miss on a pitch up in the zone there. 0-2. So Kim Do-young injured in the first game, and then I believe Pak Chan-ho was injured in yesterday's game. Both of those guys are currently off the roster. So they're really struggling. Not only are they struggling offensively, but because they're missing, their leader, their offensive leader, but they are also missing, base running. I don't want to say defense because we know that they lead the league in errors every year, as that's going to be popped up. Choi Jae-hoon giving chase, but not enough room in the new stadium, and it stays 1-2. All right, we'll reset for another 1-2 pitch after that foul ball. Again, 33 pitches for Ponce through the 2+ innings. The runner over at first is Kim Tae-gun, who reached on the E5. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. His second strikeout of the day. A big one there, as they're going to now flip the lineup back over to the top to Kim Sun-bin. Ponce should be able to rack up some strikeouts against this team with, 2 backup players in. And Nasong Bomb and Wisdom, both big strikeout candidates already. As here comes the pitch in there for a strike at the top of the zone as the curveball just breaks down at the top. Kim Sung-din is like, whoa, that was a big leap curveball. 1 for 1 on the day. He singled in his first at bat. Was he raced on the fielder's choice? The sacrifice bunt that was hit so hard it was an easy 5-6 putouts. And the 0-1 lays off of it, and it's 1-1. And say 36 pitches now. You have to, he didn't throw too many pitches. He threw 87 pitches in his first game, but that was to get through 5 innings. He did give up 7 hits and 2 runs, and the 1-1 in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone is 1-2 now. Kim Sung-bin is not a guy that strikes out very often. He is a guy that will put the ball in play, which means it is a chance for a inning double play for Hanwha. And there he goes, striking out, making me look stupid. That's 2 away. A big, giant hook on the outside. And that's 2 away. Beautiful pitch there. Got his timing off. Kim Sung-bin lifted his leg while he was getting ready, and then he had to put it back down because the pitch wasn't coming yet. All right, Hong Jong-pyo steps in. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He bunted into a something. I don't know what that was. All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch. And a swing into the mitts, and it's 1-1. The big thing, for Hanwha is for both of these teams. I mean, they're looking the same. They can't hit. That's going to be fouled away, and it's 1-2. How's Lotte tonight? Hosting KT. They've already got 1 error today, Kenny. But against Kia, who's missing their Park Chan-ho and Kim Do-young, they're starting left side. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Maybe. And that's a curveball in there for a strike. Strikes out the 3 batters after the error on the Noshiwan over at third base. Gets 4 strikeouts now, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. It's 0-0. Hanwha letting them on base, but Kia deciding not to do anything once they do get on base. They are now 1 for 6 with runners on base. Leading things off for Hanwha is going to be the backstop, Che Jae-hoon. Nail, obviously, back out on the mound. Getting ready to turn on the TV, and hopefully you're not getting ready to turn the TV back off out of frustration. I feel like that is a too common occurrence watching Lotte and Hanwha too much. Turn it on? Nope, I don't want to see this anymore. Turn it back off. Find the remote. Turn on something else. Welcome, Alan. Watching the Pirates? Why would you be watching the Pirates? Unless Skeens is pitching. All right, bottom of the third. Che Hoon steps in. Nail one strikeout last inning. Struck out Im Dong Chan to end the inning. Makes sense. Is that's a strike in there, and it's 0-1. 151. All right, to the 0-1. That's slapped foul, and it's 0-2. 네. 지금같이 잘했어요. 네, 안타 3개, 실책 1개. As that's going to be a ground ball. And off the edge of the glove of Wisdom, he should have had that easily. That'll be a hit in the KBO. That's an error anywhere else. But Che Jae-hoon is going to be on first base. Yeah, I mean, he short-armed it. It went right off his glove. That would be an error in any other league. All right, that's going to bring up Shimu Jun, the shortstop. Hitting 67 on the season, and he fakes the bunt, pulls it back, and it's 1-0. Ouch. Samdale? 네, 알겠어요. As he pulls the bunt back, and it's another ball, and it's 2-0. And outside, it's 3-0. Is he going to fake another bunt with a 3-0 count? Is he going to drop it down and get a double play? The choices. Nail is not a guy who walks a lot. He walked 44 batters in 149 innings last year. Against Hanwha, he did walk 3 in his 2 games. That's in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Will he still try to bunt? 35 pitches now for a Nail. Hanwha special. New stadium, same strategy. And fouled away, and it's a full count. Second full count of the day for Hanwha. No Shiwan lined out to the third baseman in his first full count. Yeah, man, shut up. This umpire, or not this umpire, this manager's like, oh, shake it out. Man, you were the only team and the only coach that wasn't having fun at the whole entire opening presser. You're the reason why these guys can't have any fun. Is that's going to be a ground ball, throws it to second, out at seconds. His manager is his ego is the only thing bigger than his ego is the gap in ability versus results, because he is just awful. Telling a player to loosen up, shake it off, it's okay. Yeah, you are the reason why they can't do anything. Yeah, new ballpark. She fancy. All right, Wong Young Mook fouls off that first pitch, and it's 0-1. Whoops, that's not. Yeah, that's right. Nope, I'm going to go watch G-Dragon tomorrow. Gonna go to my first ever official K-pop concert. I've seen Psy perform at a baseball event. I had yeah, gonna go to G-Dragon tomorrow night, and then next month I'm gonna go watch Coldplay and Twice. Having no season ticket is kind of nice. I don't feel obligated to go to the games anymore. 4 day, man. Are you gonna come up to Daejeon? How long are you in here? How long are you in Korea? All right, the 0-1. I think we've got more Lotte fans in here than we've got Hanwha or Kia fans. Just got this, and the 0-1 is that's in there for a strike. So are you going back or are you staying in Korea? 'Cause I thought you said you were in. Are you in San Francisco? Or why do I want to say Chicago? I don't even know anymore. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Wang Youngmoo. Outside. Vancouver? Oh. So you came, but you're a Giants fan, so you're from Busan, right? Hey, that's probably pretty good, Kenny. And the throw over to first, nowhere near in time. Yeah. I was like, that's the only reason why. The only people that would ever be Lotte fans are people who were born in Busan. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. Brought in Shinmu Jim to play defense and steal bases. Well, yeah, but you're a transplant, Kenny, so I mean, technically you're I guess you're from Daegu, I guess technically, and and he goes but fouls it into his mitts. Oh no, did he foul it or a swing and a miss? Oh, he didn't catch it. No, that's going to be a strikeout, a stolen base. Because he dropped it, I thought that maybe maybe it was a foul tip, but nope, it was a strikeout into the mitts, and that's 2 away. Oh, Suwon? Well, Kitty, I got some Hyundai Unicorn uniforms if you need one. As the Cheon steps in, he looks at just strike one. And the 0-1 pitch just misses outside. He wanted that one. Oh, yeah. Some Shindong. That's a couple blocks from my house. I've never been in the bakery. I've been in like the cake boutique. I've never been in the bakery. It's like a 2-hour wait to get in. I'm like, it's bread, guys. It's bread. That's going to be a ground ball. He scoops it up and takes it himself over the. They get a single, and then they go 0 for 3. They're 0 for 5, and now with runners on base, 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. We'll go to the 4th inning. It's 0-0. Once again, nobody wants to score any runs. Yeah, I saw something about that the cable car the other day. About it's like the new craze in Korea is the cable cars. All right. Guess we'll go to Top of the fourth, Nasang Bomb will lead things off for Kia. The waiting 3 hours or the cable car? She's too small. She's too young for that. Can't enjoy that. Did Hanwha make any moves today? No, they did not. Did Kia make any moves today? Kia also did not make any moves today. All right. Ponce out there, 3 strikeouts in his last inning, 4 so far on the day. Do I got my pitch count right? No, that's wrong. And first pitch to Nasang Bomb is outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Nasang Bomb, 4.63 double play in his 1 at bat on the day. And that's in there for a strike, and it's 1-1 now. Moving quickly. That's mint green and purple glove. And that's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So, oh, yeah. Yeah, but I still like that's something that I think you have to be a little older to like appreciate. Like when you're a kid, you just don't understand what's really happening. All right, the 1-2 in the dirts, 2-2. Does she speak Korean and English or just English? LG's up again, 2-1. Austin with a solo shot. Or, no, a 2-run homer. Nope, solo shot. And that's outside. 3-2 now. Runs the count full. First full count of the day for Kia and Ponce. Wonder if as that's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman Won Young Mook grabs it, throws over to first, and 1 away. And that's going to bring up Che Hung Woo. He lined out to the shortstop in his first at bat. Well, the options are his kid gets to either be a Lotte fan or a Kia fan. As that is going to be lifted into the gap. That's going to 1 hop into the wall. The all-time doubles leader says, hey, I haven't hit one in this stadium yet. Give me one of those, please, as he'll have himself a 1-out double. That's not the right side. There we go. There we go. Now I've got it all right. That's going to bring up Wisdom with a chance to get the first ever RBI in the new stadium. Che Hyung-woo, the all-time KBO doubles leader, decides, hey, I'm going to be the first ever double or first ever extra base hit in the new stadium history. As Wisdom looks at strike 1. Catch Ponce's pitch count up. 50 pitches now. And way outside, he looked really off balance. Kim, what is up with their offense, man? Puig with a solo shot. He has not been happy with this mound. Whenever the game started, he was kicking around the dirt. Something you don't see Wisdom's got pine tar all over his bats. Must have brought some pine tar from back in the States. They don't use it here. And the 1-1 misses outside at 2-1. Would you rather be a Lotte fan or a Hanwha fan? That's the question. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Beautiful curveball drops in at the top of the zone and is 2-2. And Wisdom just cannot hit off-speed pitches. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Way outside, and that gets away from JJ Hoon. The wild pitch is going to move Shea Hung Woo over to third base, and they've got a runner 90 feet away from the first ever run, and one out. All he's got to do is put it in the outfield. Im Jung Chan does have a good arm over in right field, and Florio, a good arm, looks like a good arm in center field as he's already thrown one out. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. That is going to be lifted into center field. Florio going to get a run in on it, grabs it. He's going to come home. The throw home not going to be anywhere near the home plate. That's going to be a sacrifice fly to center field. The first ever run scored in the brand new stadium is not by Hanwha. The wild pitch comes back to haunt him as Kia takes the 1-0 lead. And that's in there for a strike to Yu Sung. First ever RBI, first ever double, first ever wild pitch, and first ever run scored here in the fourth inning. Yu Sung singled in his one at bat. He is 1 for 1, but got thrown out at third, and that's going to be a swing and a miss on a pitch dropping in the zone. That is strikeout number 5, but he gives up a run, and we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 1-0. Kia. 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 I'll say still pitching well. 58 pitches now. 16 in that inning. No, but it's over. Nail will get to come out and attempt to pitch for the lead. Anything to keep it away from the bullpens, because both of these teams' bullpens are not good. Not good at all. The front office is willing to spend, but not, they're just willing to spend to spend. Shim Woo-jun was the dumbest offseason move. Like, they way overpaid for a middle of the road second base or shortstop when they've got the player of the year for the military team coming back in June. They have Lee Do-yoon, who was just as good as Shim Woo-jun. They have Wang Young-mook, who is better than either one of them. And then they still have number 16, who they can't get rid of for some reason. So there was no need for that. The signing of An Chi-hong was pretty dumb because it didn't fill a need. They just throw money out when they're not actually getting better. The Chan Sung signing was good because they needed an outfielder, but they haven't had him play outfield. They've only had him playing first, which again, they keep signing these guys that don't fill needs. That's a strike at the top of the zone, and it's 0-1. Florial, a 1-3 ground out at his first at bat. He's now 1 for 19 to start his KBO career. And the 0-1 pitch, that's going to be chopped foul, and it's 0-2. But, Lotte is going to be getting a new stadium pretty soon. 5-6 years from now? SSG gets a new stadium. Hanwha just get his opening there's new one today, as that's way outside. Even Nail is laughing at that one. And then, Jamshil will get the new dome in about 10 years. I think it's 2032 or something like that, as that misses outside also, and it's 2-2. So Lotte's scheduled to get a new stadium. That'll leave Suwon with the only 80 stadium left. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Florio, and that just misses outside. He wanted that. That was a strike. If the umpire was that was not G-rated what he just said. All right, to the 3-2 pitch. That misses also. He goes from a 0-2 to a 3-2 to a full count. And Florio will be on base. We'll see if he takes off running. Shimu Jun already with a stolen base. Or, no. Yeah, Shimu Jun with a stolen base. All right, Noshiwan steps in. He lined out to the third baseman. A fantastic play by the third baseman and his one at bats. All right, to the 0-1 pitch. And that's in the dirt, 1-1. Nail sitting at 53 pitches. Nope, they're using ABS system. They used it last year too. It's fantastic. It's amazing. And the 1-1, he goes, but fouls it off, and it's 1-2. I know you do. This is your dream matchup. This is your dream matchup. Your two favorite cheerleaders in one stadium. Can you watch Taiwanese baseball there? All right, to the 1-2 pitch. Nah. And he goes again. He's going to be standing on second base. If he can't hit, at least he can steal a base, as that one is so low that Kim Tae-gun couldn't do anything with it. And Florio will be on second base. All right, we've got a runner on second base now with a 2-2 count. Nobody outs for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. And that is a strikeout looking on the outside corner on an absolutely filthy two-seam fastball. No, they don't have. So the umpire has a earpiece. The umpire has an earpiece that will call ball or strike. There's no delay or anything. They call ball or strike. It's kind of a challenge system. Like the both dugouts also have the have everything, and they have an earpiece. So if the call is made that is wrong, as that's a strike at the bottom of the zone. Yeah, so there it's like a girl that says strike, and then it's a guy that says bowl, which is Konglish for a ball. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to Chang Zung. Swing and a miss at a pitch way down in the zone. And it is 0-2. Here comes that sweeper. 네, 오늘 왕양 무안타. There's that sweeper, just fouls it off, and it stays 0-2. Got to go up. You got to go a two-seam up in the zone now. Two-seam up in the zone. Gets him swinging. Say looking on after giving up a run on because of a wild pitch. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Once again, sets up on the outside. He throws that sweeper, but he throws the bat out there, and it's fouled away. They're working him. 11 pitches in the first inning, 17 in the second, 17 in the third. And right now, sitting at 15 pitches here in the fourth inning. And both of these teams are doing their best to avoid having to call the bullpen. Even though all the fans want to see the bullpen called. And that's outside. Just a little outside. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Chang Zung. And he fouls it off. Looks like Florio was off on that too. Trying to steal third base. And I don't mind this. I like the third I like the attempt to steal third base with a right-hander up versus the game that we broadcasted the other day where they tried to steal third with a left-hander up. Just didn't make any sense. He got thrown out, obviously, at third base. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And runs back in the middle of the zone and fouled away. Yeah, they play Hanwha Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And a little mound visit to Nail, trying to figure out how to get him out because he keeps just fouling him off. 7 pitches already in this at bats. For which team? For which team? Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a battle of the bottom feeders. The Cellar Dweller Championship. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Spins around to check on Florio. Again, Florio took off for third just a couple pitches ago. 63 pitches so far. Already 18 pitches in this inning. That's upstairs. 2-2. And that's misses outside, and another full count. Second full count of this inning. Fourth full count of the day for Nail. The Dark Series. All right, and a ball. It was. I think it was a pitch clock violation anyway, as a Nail missed the outside, and Chan Sung is gonna walk here. He is just missing the zone on a bunch of these pitches. Oh, here comes pitch number 67. We know that's going to be a strike, so just go ahead and put that up on the board. Good thing the pitch clock is running. All right, Kim Tae-yeon steps in. You've got, again, a runner on first and second. One out. Two full counts already this inning. One in the second, one in the third is running this pitch count up. 21 pitches so far in this inning for James Nail. He does have a guy that can either strike out or also ground into a double play. So he's got a guy that he's not that could end the inning, and that just catches the zone. But again, Kim Tae-yeon is a guy that has hit him well, even though he's hitting 158 on the season. I told you guys, pitch number 67 is always a strike. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Kim Tae-yeon wants to get back to Nail, as he has done in the past, and that's upstairs, 1-1. Runners on first and seconds, nobody outs. Plenty of speed at second, not so much at first. And the 1-1, that's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman dives, grabs it above the second base, and steps on the bag, throws across, and it's going to be a 4-3 inning double play. Like I said, a guy that's will hit into some double plays. As we'll go to the fifth. Kia's still up 1-0, as Hanwha is not able to do anything with runners on first and second and nobody outs. Yeah. Hanwha doing the Hanwha thing. Doo-da. Hanwha doing the Hanwha thing. Doo-da-doo-da. Do-do-do-da-day. Over 2 with runners on base. But Nail's pitch count is up there. 24 pitches in that inning. Leaves him at 69 pitches so far for the game. But Ponce will come out onto the mound now. Face Chaewon Jun, the 7-8-9. The 7-8-9 will also be up for Hanwha when it's their turn once again. Should be coming back. Yes. cheating him up the middle, and it would be normally that would be a single. That would be a run scoring single. But the way they played him perfectly is Chaewon Jun steps in and looks at strike one. Chaewon Jun singled in his first at bat, but that was whenever EU Sung was thrown out at third base, and the 0-1 fouled away, and it's 0-2. Ponce got plenty of rest there. Not always the best thing whenever it's cold outside. It is not very warm in Korea right now. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. And fouled away, stays 0-2. Kia Chaewon Jun. Yeah, it's supposed to be, like, I know in Daejeon, it's supposed to be a high of 8 tomorrow. Kia and Hanwha play at 2 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock. So that'll at least be nice for the Hanwha fans that not freeze. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and another strikeout, is 6th of the game. As that curveball just drops out of the zone, and it's 6 Ks all swinging through 4.1 for Ponce. Keeps blowing on his hand. So again, it is not warm by any means. All right, that's going to bring up Kim Tae-gun. He reached on an error in his first at-bat, looks at just strike one on the outside, and it's 0-1. Reach on an error, and then Kia proceeded to strikeouts. A swing and a miss, that curveball just drops out of the zone, and he has got the hook working. He has got the hook working. No, 0 chance. These teams do not do offense this way, as that's in the dirt. Hanwha has scored 5 runs total in their 5 games. 5 runs total. They, yeah. No. They had 5 hits. I think Lotte scored 5 runs. As that's going to be a ground ball to Noshiwan across, and no, it hasn't been that bad. Yeah, they scored 4 in their first game, 4 in their second one, and then 1 last series. And that was in the top of the 9th. They went 27 innings without scoring. No, 28 innings without scoring a run. All right, 2 down. Kim Gyu-sung steps in, looks at a beautiful curveball, drops in, and it's 0-1. Why? Because it was pitch number 67. 67's always a freaking strike. As that's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Ponce is saying, "Hey, I need a complete game here. I need a complete game shutout." All right, here comes the 0-2. A swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt, and he's going to throw down to first, and out number 3 is another strikeout. 7 strikeouts. As he's calling them all in, Ponce is taking charge of this team. He's just yelling to the translator, "You need to say this, you need to say this." And we will take a break, and maybe we'll get the information on what he's yelling and screaming about when we come back. So another 2 strikeouts, a 1-2-3 inning as Ponce is trying to get him fired up. Hanwha, 6 hits in the last series, they've got 2 hits today. Against starters, they have not hit well. They had 2 hits against DeJesus. They had 2 hits in the entire first game of the LG series. 2 hits against LG in the second game, and 2 hits against LG in the third game. They had 5 errors last series, and they had 1 run. They've already got 1 error today. So yeah. We should be coming back. We got 15 seconds left. No, bottom of the 5th. Nail obviously going to be back out there. Why is this not changing to 0 outs? All right. Nail facing Jong-chan, who fouls off that first pitch, and it's 0-1. Kim Jong-chan 0 for 1 on the day. He struck out in his first at-bat, hitting 133 on the season. Does have a home run and a double yesterday. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be lifted center fielder over and under it, and it's 1 away. A quick 1 out is something that Dale really needs. Is his pitch count kind of ballooned a little bit with that 24 pitch outing in his last inning. All right, that's outside, and it's 1-0. Che Jae-hoon singled in his first at bat, and we'll air quote that single as it was off of Wisdom's glove, but they didn't give him an air. And the 1-0, and that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone, and it's 1-1. Love a little air quotes, and a 143 average for for Hanwha's backstop. And that's going to be a ground ball right back up the middle, and he's got himself his second hit of the day. A 1-out single for Che Jae-hoon, and he was listening to Ponce whenever he was saying, let's go, let's get me some runs, boys. All right, that's going to bring up a Shimu Jun. Shimu Jun 0 for 1. A 6-4 ground out in his first at-bats. All right, here comes the first pitch. And that's going to be he's out. It would have been interference on the batter anyway, as he stepped in front of Kim Tae-yoon, and just like that, a base runner is erased on a very, 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 very stupid play. And that's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. It's more stupid stuff from the manager. Legend, ladies and gentlemen, legend. As he drops down the bunt, and it's gonna go foul, and it's 1-1. 1-2. I thought the pitch was a strike to him. The first. All right, a 1-2 count now as Shimujun pulled the bunt back, got Che Jae-hoon thrown out. And here comes the 1-2. Lifted into the air. That's going to be trouble, but it's going to get out of play. As again, the design of this stadium is awful. It's ugly. From a fan perspective, it looks fancy and nice, but if you're anywhere except the luxury boxes, you can't see the field. If you're anywhere not on the second or third level in the luxury boxes, you can't see the whole field. It's awful design, and I wish they would quit asking people that have never been to a stadium to design baseball stadiums. They design it like, oh, look, this is super fancy. This is super fancy. Yeah, but the experience for a fan is awful. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pops it up, and that'll get out of play, and it stays 2-2. 80 pitches now for Nail. And the 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, number 2. And that's going to be a chopper. The third baseman grabs it, throws across, and out goes. That'll be the end of the 5th. We'll take a little break. Hanwha will look for what they call a run as we'll take our break. And I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, we should be back here in just a second. Homsei still out on the mound, obviously. Will they score 5 runs in the 6th? No. All right. Homsei still out there. 69 pitches through 5 innings. 7 strikeouts, 2 in the last inning, 3 in the third, 1 no, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. A long break there, and we'll see what happens. Kim Sun-bin steps in. He singled in his first at-bat, the first ever hit in the new stadium. Struck out in his second, and looks at strike 1. I don't know what he was doing there. He's just standing there. Hitting a 455 on the season for the second baseman. And that misses low, and it's 1-1. Sogon Chang putting on some gloves and stuff. Misses low, and it's 2-1. All right, 2-1. Oh, they're gonna run it. He's gonna run into a pitch clock violation. Nope, he gets it off. And that's gonna be a chopper back up the middle. Shimu Jun grabs it, throws across his body, and it's 1 away. All right, Hong Jong Pyo will step in, or will they have a change here? No. They haven't scored 3 runs this week. All right. Hong Jong Pyo steps in. He's 0 for 2. Struck out in his last at bat and a horrible sacrifice bunt in his first. And he chops that one to the shortstop, grabs it, throws across, and another one down as Homsei is working quickly here in the 6th. 74 pitches now through 5 2/3 innings. All right, Nasung Bomb steps in and looks at ball 1 as the curveball drops down out of the bottom of the zone, and it's 1-0. Nasung Bomb, a 350 on the season, a 4.63 ground out in his first at bat, a 4.3 ground out in his second. He's 0 for 2 on the day though, as he goes down and fouls that off, and would have been ball 2, but fouled off, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch misses outside at 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch fouled way up into the third deck. And it's 2-2 now. 2-2 with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Byonu Yuk warming up over on the sidelines there. Sidelines, foul territory, whatever you want to call it. And that misses outside, and it's a full count, second full count of the day for Nasung Bomb. He's the only Kia hitter to have a full count, a 4-3 ground out in his last one. And that's ball 4. And he got his, I believe, his first walk. Oh, Nasong Bomb walks with 2 outs here, and that'll bring up a Che Young-woo. Will that be it for him? 79 pitches or 80? Pitching manager or pitching coach comes out. Pitching manager, I have no idea what I'm saying. Pak Sang-won warming up in the Hanwha bullpen. Again, they have this new tiered system bullpen. And that's a swing and a miss on a pitch that dropped out of the zone. Again, once again, that curveball just dropping down on these guys. 286 on the season for Che Hyung-woo. Doubled and scored a run in his first or second at bats. Lined out to short in his first. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Gonna set up stairs and misses badly. Che Jae-hoon was set up high around the letters, but Ponce missed low and inside, almost at the thigh. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Che Hyung-woo. Pitch number 83, and that's going to be a ground ball. Diving stop by Kim Tae-yeon. Steps on the bag, and that'll end the 6th for Kia. They still got a 1-0 lead, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. As Hanwha still looking for some offense. I'd say a fantastic outing so far. 82 pitches. They have now stranded 3 runners for Kia. They've had 1 walk, 1 error, a double play, and a guy thrown out on the base pass. So Hanwha will have Wang Young Mook leading things off. They'll have the 1, 2, 3 hitters coming up as they are down to a single digit. No, never mind. I can't do math either. So 6th inning here. Again, only 3 hits for Hanwha. One of them was a questionable hit as it went off of Wisdom's glove. But since they've had base runners, they have 0 hits. Not only do they have 0 hits, they also had an absolutely ill-advised attempt at a stolen base with the catcher that led from a single with 1 out in last inning, and then suddenly you have 2 outs and nobody on. Luke, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're not going to miss much with Hanwha, not with this offense. Yeah, I mean, they do have 3 hits today, which is more than they had in any of the last 3 games they played in, though, Luke. Welcome, by the way. Nail out on the mound. Still 80 pitches for him through the 81 pitches. The fourth inning, ran into a little issue with 24 pitches in that inning, and that's when he had the 2 full count walks. But the double play ended the inning before it got unraveled too much more. Byung-Hyuk over at third base now, as that'll be the first substitution, and then looks like so Byung-Hyuk will take over for Kim Sun-bin at second, or in the lineup at second, but he will move over to third. So I'll get that change for you. Byung-Hyuk again, the former Hanwha Eagle. And that's in there for a strike. Well, he got hit in the face last season and broke his jaw. So I don't know if he had it last year or not. But I commented on that earlier too. As that's 1-1 now, and that misses outside at 2-1. That's what those Missouri boys do. We do things a little differently in the Show Me State. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And chopped foul. "86 pitches now for Nail." Again, he did pitch opening day back on Saturday, but he only threw 66 pitches in that game and came out of the game. But after he came out of the game, Kia ended up blowing the lead. So wanting to get as many innings as he can, I guess. As Wong Young-mook looks at the 2-2 pitch, and that's a slow roller. Kim Tae-gun is going to grab it, throw, and he is out as Wong Young-mook tries to beat it with a diving slide, but nowhere close. That'll go down as a 2-3 put out, 1 away, and Hanwha will have Chan-ho coming up. Slow roller. I mean, I think the umpire's making fun of Kim Tae-gun and his lightning quick reflexes. Ooh, bears up, Alan. There you go. As Chan-ho pulls the bat back, but it's still in there for a strike as he attempted to bunt. And Hanwha just a pair of 3 singles, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fifth. Pair of walks in the fourth, and it's 0-1, and it's now 0-2. Beautiful sweeper once again for pitch number 89 for Nail. That baby's like, man, my arm is dislocated, Mom. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside, 1-2. Antatino. All right, the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. He lost Florial up 0-2, and he lost Chae Sung up 0-2. Oh, looks like the grass seating is open finally. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away on a ball 3, and it stays 2-2. So Chan-ho, a 1-3 ground out and a ground out to first that's Nail ended up picking up and just running right to first base and taking it himself. Yeah, they are rough as that misses outside. Running the count full and another full count for Nail. It's going to be his undoing today as he has struggled with command. He's getting ahead 0-2 on these guys, and then he's just not able to get them outs. Only 3 strikeouts today. And here comes the 3-2, fouled away. Yeah, I mean, well, you have their second baseman is now playing third because Hog Young-min left Doosan and went to KT. So yeah, their middle infield is rough. 3-2 pitch, fouled away again. He just can't put these guys away. Oh man, Doosan's manager is a piece piece of work. Again, absolute legend on the field. In the dugouts, not so much. He's in the last year of his contract too. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. And got him swinging as he gets his 4th strikeout, and he's finally able to put him away. Goes with a 2-seamer instead of the sweeper. Blew it right past him as he's now up to pitch 96. Obviously, he wants to get through this, get himself a quality start, and that's going to bring up Florial. Florial, again, 1 for 19 on the season. He did walk and steal a base in his last at-bat, and looks at ball 1 to start this inning. Hitting a very robust 53. Thank you, Blanchico. Blanchico. As that one's fouled away. And it's 1-1. I'm touching home. I'm touching home. I'm touching home. I don't know Florial's song. All right, it's pitch number 99 to Florial, and that's going to be a ground ball, foul. And it's 1-2. Will pitch number 100 be the end of his day? Or will it continue? Obviously, have to think that this is probably his last batter, although No Shiwan, Chan Sung, and Kim Tae-yeon are all right-handers coming up next. So here comes the 1-2 pitch. Oh, he wanted it. Just missed inside, and it's 2-2. First time I've had a pitch 100 up there. I wish I could make it red like they do, like it's a danger zone if you throw 100 pitches. And that's a swing and a miss. He ends his day probably with pitch number 100 as Florial strikes out. Nail 101 pitches, 5 Ks, and we'll go to the 7th inning. It's 1-0 Kia. This is got ourselves a pitcher's duel once again, ladies and gentlemen. 101 pitches. Kia will have Wisdom leading things off. No, I haven't even. Like, I thought about going to tonight's game. Like, I tried to get tickets to tonight's game. I logged in right at, so I logged in at 10:30 to buy tickets, and the Hanwha app was crashed. Tickets went on sale at 11. I don't cheer for any team. I just broadcast the KBO. No allegiance to any team. But yeah, so obviously tomorrow I can't go, and then so I think I'll wait. I'll catch a daytime or a weekday game. Maybe when NC visits or Kium, I'll go watch some Puig. I know you love Puig. As Ponce is still out there. 83 pitches. Yeah, that is crushed. And the first home run of the stadium is absolutely belted by Wisdom. And that guy's got himself a souvenir. Absolutely crushed. It went off the netting way back. Otherwise, it would have been out of the stadium and might have hit a passing car. And that brings up Yu Sung, who first pitch swinging, and that's to the warning track, but Im Jong Chan is under it. And one away. I mean, that was just crushed. He knew that was gone halfway through his swing. Like, that was just... I'm waiting for the stats on it. They might not have been able to register it. It was hit so hard. As that misses outside. 1-0 to Chaewon Jun. Chaewon Jun 1 for 2 on the day. Single in his first at bat, struck out in his second, and a swing and a miss there. And it's 1-1 now. A little breathing room for Kia. Come on, throw the stats up there. 1-1 as he fakes the bunt, pulls the ball back, and it's 2-1. Again, the left field wall is only 99 as the staff is talking to him. Obviously, that's going to be some sort of memorabilia piece. That's a swing and a miss as the ball drops down in the zone, and it's a swing on the curveball. Obviously, if it was a Hanwha fan or if it was a Hanwha home run, it would be a much different piece. But Wisdom is going to be the owner of the first ever home run in the stadium, as that's going to be a trouble as Chaewon Jun has wheels and the throw is way off. He will have to hustle back to first as he did make the turn. And that'll go down as an infield single. As the slow grounder just isn't able to field it and thrown. Is again, Chaewon Jun is a center fielder. He's got some speed. Wang Young Mook had really no chance. A good throw might have got him, but another mound visit here. I don't think they're going to give him an error. Yeah, maybe you'll have to head up one weekend and I'll see if we can get tickets and head to the stadium. your annual trip to the stadium. Which pitch? All right, the throw over to first, dives back in. No, Kimtae Gun, not Gyun. And another throw over to first. Dives back in. And another throw over, and he slides in. Ponce gave up 2 runs in his first starts. Was able to, he was actually behind whenever he left. 5 innings, gave up 2 runs. You're going to give up at least 2 runs here, as that's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. No, it's 0-1. What? Now your second home is the second league park anyway now, as that misses outside and it's 1-1. 92 pitches now for Ponce is again Hanwha. Nah, is the thing is a lot of people, you take your own beer in for the first couple innings and then you're buying beers later. I would say that's your second now, right? How many games have you gone to at the new stadium or the little league, little league, the second team since you moved to Sosan? All right, to the 2-1 pitch. Ponce, a runner on first, does have wheels in Chaewon Jun, and he fouls that one up. But giving chase, nope, it's going to be in play as Wang Young Mook is able to grab it, and that's going to be 2 away. A difficult play as the pop up to the second baseman right at the line. I thought it was going to go foul, but it ended up drifting back into play. And it is windy. Oh, that guy caught it off the netting. They still haven't said how fast, or how hard he hit it, or how far. You have to guess to wait afterwards. Maybe they don't even have this stuff in set up yet. All right, Kim Gyu Sung steps in. He is 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts, and fouls that one out of play, and it's 0-1. Again, Chaewon Jun is still over at first base, so they might put him in motion here with Kim Gyu Song, a left-handed batter and a right-handed catcher, obviously. Haven't seen who's warming up for Kia yet. And the 0-1, he does not go. Did he go around? He did. And the 0-2, we'll check the replay here. Yep, he did. Excellent call by the third base umpire. Oh, I thought that was a mint and purple, but it looks like a mint and like deep blue, not quite a navy blue, not quite a dark blue. And the 0-2 misses, and it's 1-2. Ponce is very active on the mound. Lots of body is very active after he throws, moving around everything. Is that your closer, Kim Tae-hyun? Kim Tae-hyun? That's your closer. Yeah, that's your closer. He's 19. Rookie of the year last year. And the 1-2 pitch, that's going to be fouled away. And pitch number 99 coming up. Yeah, he was good last year. Obviously, he took over the closer role. But yeah, he was the unanimous rookie of the year last year. Pretty sure he's the closer for the national team too. Or nah, maybe he wasn't. And that misses outside, 2-2. I'm not. No, I can't do it. I'll do it I'll go back to Hanwha once they change the front office and start caring about the fans. All right, the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away again. Pitch number 100 there. See, they got that fancy red number. I guess I could make them red numbers. Can I do that? I think I can. No, I can't. Sorry, I can't. I was hoping I had cool things like that, but that's going to be a ground ball right past the diving second baseman. Chaewon Jun is going to round second. Florio bobbles it, and that's going to allow Chaewon Jun to round third as he is going to have himself a single. And now you got runners on the corner with 2 outs and the top of the lineup up. Getting production from the bottom of the lineup, and that's going to bring up Bionuyuk again. Florio bobbled that. I don't know if they would probably give him an air in the MLB, but moving up on the air, and that might be it for him. He's saying, I got one left, right? I got one mound visit left. No, he's going to have one more mound visit for Ponce. They're going to have Bionuyuk. Bears win. That moves them out of the basements with, right? They're both in the basement with Hanwha? Yeah. And Lotte is losing 1-0. Oh, Doosan moving up. Kiyoum just slaughtering SSG. Enjoy dinner, Alan. Thanks for stopping by. Ite Yang is working on his yoga, I guess, or something in the bullpen. All right, so runners on the corner. Bionuyuk, again, the former Hanwha Eagle, 222 this year, 2 hits, 2 outs, 2 on. Pitch number 102 coming up as he steps off. And a wild pitch is going to score another run. Kia got their first run after a wild pitch. Moved him over to third base, and here comes the pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-0. Nail now in position with a 2-0 lead. They still haven't shown the Kia bullpen. All right, here comes the 2-0 or the 1-0 pitch. Pops it foul, and it's 1-1. This is obviously his final batter. I think he's only still out there because it's a right-hander. All right, the 1-1. Crushed foul. 1-2. And Bionuyuk came up around the same time as No Shuan and Jong Eun-wan. He did his military service, came back from his military service, and then he was shipped off to Kia. Is kind of filled in as a reliever backup guy. So 2019, he made his debut with Hanwha, and No Shuan was also 219, and that's a swing and a miss, and that's why they let him go, because he strikes out a lot. He gets his 8th strikeout of the day, but he gives up a home run, and he's going to be in line for the loss as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 2-0 Kia. $104 pitches, 105 pitches, 105 pitches. 22 pitches there, and they leave another 2 on. They've left 5 on now. They do have 7 hits, though. 1 for 3. Yeah. It reminds me of years ago when Carpenter had like one of the top 5 ERAs in the league. Yeah, he did. No, Brink, I got a question for you. We were talking about this earlier. Has James always worn a mouthpiece, or did he just start wearing that this year? Because we multiple people noticed that he was wearing a mouthpiece. Or did he just start wearing that after the comebacker last year? Okay, that's what I was thinking. That was my thought was the because after the comebacker, that's when he started wearing one. All right. He needs to get like like Kia on it or something or all right, bottom of the 7th. I'm going to assume that we've got a new pitcher here. So Jun Sang Hyun out on the mound now. 1-0 on the season. 2 games, 2 innings, 1 strikeout, a whip of 0. That's what you like to see. Hey, maybe I should talk to him and see if he can advertise my my channel on one of his mouthpieces. As No Shiwan looks at strike 1. And that's low, 1-1. Jun Sang Hyun. Let me get the other parts changed. There we go. I think we're all changed. And apparently there was not a pitch. Was there time call? Because the so Park Jung-woo is in left field. He takes over for Yu Sung. I have a 1-2 count and I have 3 pitches. Okay, the official score, the game has actually finally caught up to me. Is that's going to be a ground ball, but rolls foul, and I'll get that left fielder changed. Left field is Park Jung. Ooh, in defensive replacements. Yeah, he that's what I was talking about. He got up 0-2 a lot, but he just couldn't close them out. See, I know he had a couple 0-2 counts that ended up running full and ended up walks out of it. As that's going to be right back at the pitcher and off of the pitcher, but bounces right to Wisdom, who picks it up, and it'll go down as a 1-3 putout. He might be done for the day. As the comebacker one hopped right into his leg. He got up and started running, but it bounced right at Wisdom over at first base. Cardinals. So we'll see. I think he'll maybe throw 1 or 2 here, see how he does. Right in the calf. Yeah, I'm from Missouri, so I am a Cardinals fan. I've been to one MLB opening day, and that was last year here, the Dodgers versus the Padres. Did they win? Did the Cardinals actually win an opening day? I assume who started opening day, Michaelis or Fetty, or was it? Do they still have Sonny Gray? I haven't paid attention to St. Louis for a while now. Sonny, okay. I was like, I know they were talking about trading Sonny Gray, and I know they were talking about trading Arenado, but neither one of them end up panning out, I guess. All right, Cheon Sung. Oh, he does. You mean gym or training center facility? As that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Cheon Sung on the day. He's did have a single. The first Hanwha single in the new stadium. 1-for-1 on the day. Walked in his second at bats, but was doubled up on the Kim Tae-yeon ground ball up the middle. Is going to check over to first. Did he go? No, he did not. And it's 1-1. Check the replay. He did not. Yeah. And the 1-1 misses outside at 2-1. No. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Woo! 143, but not able to drive that. Didn't drop down at all. All right, so you got a 2-2 count now, 1 out to Cheon Sung, the Capitan, and fouls that away, and it stays 2-2. At least James, at least he gets to wear red, white, and black. Not he's not stuck wearing, cubby blue or something. And that is pitch clock violation, and we're gonna have ourselves a full count. I haven't seen a walk on a pitch clock violation yet. I can't wait to see that. Or a strikeout. The game-ending pitch clock violation. And here comes the 3-2. Swing and a miss. What? The problem with Hanwha is not pitching. That is definitely not pitching. The problem with Hanwha is their manager still tries to manage like it's 1985. Yeah, I got 2 of them, man. I got 2 of them. Oh, you almost wore you cannot wear a Kia uniform to the Cardinals game. 1 run. I was like, 1 run? That's what they're averaging. All right, the 2-0 to Kim Tae-yeon. Looks it's strike one, and it's 2-1. All right, that catches the inside, and it's 2-2. Oh, and that was an awful bunt. No, the Kia's manager tried to bunt in the first inning. And the 2-2, and that fouls it away. Stays 2-2. Yeah, that was an awful bunt too. But without their whole left side, without Park Chan-ho and without Kim Do-young, they're just trying to get creative at this point. But that was just a really bad bunt. I mean, it's not as bad as Hanwha's bunt that he pulled back and got his guy thrown out at second. All right, the 2-2 pitch. That is crushed. Goodbye, baseball, and it's 2-1 after the Kim Tae-yeon solo shot here. Again, he has just absolutely dominated Kia pitching. He was the first ever first ever home run in the stadium for the opening or the spring game, and now he's the first ever Hanwha home run. As they cut the lead to 2-1, and Im Jong-chan steps in and looks it's ball one outside. Takamatsu, what is up, sir? I was wondering where you've been, man. All right, to the 1-0. Misses low, 2-0. Uh-oh. Lee Jin-young, pinch hitting for Choi Jae-hoon or Shin Moo-jun? All right, to the 2-0. That's going to be a ground ball or 2 wisdom. He says it's foul, though. Is 2-1 now. Neither's Choi Jae-hoon either. I guess, no, Choi Jae-hoon is today. He's just getting thrown out because Shin Moo-jun can't even get a bunt down. All right. Well, he was hitting 0 coming into the game. All right, that pitch just misses the zone. That was a strike last year. As a 3-1 count now. They're trying to negotiate with and that's in the dirt, and the tying run is on base now. The tying run is on base as the quick 2 outs, but it's the solo shot from Kim Tae-yeon, and now a walk to Im Jong-chan. It's nice, but not. It's nice to look at, but I don't think it's very good for from a fan perspective. Yeah, I mean the whole left side, the whole third base side is Kia fans. As Iwan Suk is going to take over on the base pass, a little bit more speed, and you're going to have Lee Jin-young pinch hitting here. Jo Sang-woo in the Kia bullpen. Yeah, it's 4 stories now. We see here. I know we've got some changes. We'll try to get them updated as we find them actually out. So we do know that Iwan Suk is over at first base for Im Jong Chan. I don't know if they have announced the pinch hitter yet. All right, Lee Jin Young is the pinch hitter here at 204 last season. He is a strikeout or double guy. They're hoping for a strikeout for Kia, and Hanwha's hoping for the double because the double will score a run. That'll mean EJ1 takes over as Iwan Suk slides back in once again. One of the best cheer songs, definitely by far, though. And that misses, and it's 1-0. Nail shut out baseball in his first game, shut out baseball here in his second game, but Kia's bullpen hasn't been able to hold the leads for him. And the 1-0 misses low. 2-0. Yeah, I'm really surprised. All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. We're in there for a strike, 2-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch checks over on Iwan Suk as he dives back in. Why is Im Jong Chan over there in the foul area warming somebody up? Guess he's warming up EJ1 or something. Wisdom trying to sneak a tag in there over at first base to get him. And they do not have the limits on throws over to first base. And another one. Over 9 runs or 9 hits? All right, here we go. We got a 2-1 counts, 2-1 score, runner on first with 2 outs. No, absolutely not. As that low, and Iwan Suk goes and safe. He's going to ask for a replay. I think he's in there. We'll see. The throw was a little high. Yeah, it looked like it looked like he got the tag on, but his yeah, he's safe. Yeah, always. Never. All right, we've got a 3-1 count now. Runner on second base. Single should score him, as again, he has plenty of speed. And that runs inside, and that's going to be ball 4. They've got runners on first and second now. I have to bring in somebody else. Jo Sang-woo, I believe, will be the next pitcher for Kia. All right, it's 27 pitches from Jun Sang-hyun, and Shimu Jun will be done. And Mr. Clutch will come in to pinch hit. Mr. Clutch comes in to pinch hit. Hanwha was just waiting for Takamatsu to get here. That's all it was. They were just waiting for Takamatsu. Oh, Moon Hyun Bin will pinch hit here. But we're going to have a pitching change. Because he's got to take the stair. Do they have an elevator? Do they got to take the stairs or what? All right. I'll be right back in just a few minutes. All right, we're back. So Kwok Do-gyu out on the mound now. The big lefty. Not big lefty. 13.50 ERA, 1 hold, 3 games. 1 in the 3rd innings, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, a 333 batting average against, and a 3 whip. Ohio. Big the side armor. He has struggled a bit with his command. We'll see how he does here. And that's for a ball. Oh, he's got stirrup socks? Oh, those ugly looking stirrup socks, yeah. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Just gets a piece of the corner, and it's 1-1. He needs high tops, so you can't wear high tops as a pitcher. That's low, and it's 2-1. Again, he has struggled with command this year. Last year, one of the best pitchers in one of the best relievers in the league. There's your girl, Nick. All right, the 2-1 pitch. And Did he go around? He did not. 3-1. Runner tying run at seconds. Go ahead run at first. Pinch runner on second, pinch hitter on first, pinch hitter at the plate. They're emptying the benches as they're trying to get 2 runs for the first time in a week. And the 3-2, that's in there for strike and runs the count full. Moon Yun Bin will have himself a full count as Mr. Clutch tries to live up to his name. This is not the best guy to be swinging against as a lefty. That sidearm delivery from the left side, or I guess technically the right side of the mound. Here it comes. Easy checks over on the runner at second. They're all obviously off on the pitch. Eugene Young over at first base has plenty of speed too. A double scores 2 easily. Single at least scores 1 to tie the game. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside. And it runs in and he walks the bases loaded. Walks the bases loaded, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to bring the lineup back up to the top. Mr. Mookie himself. Mr. Clutch with the 2 outs walk. Wakanda forever. There you are. All right. People trickling in for the final for this game is the Bears Samsung game. Wow, that game finished in 2 hours and 4 minutes. We're still here in the bottom of the 7th. We got the bases loaded. We got Mookie on in the batter's box. Looks at ball 1 as Guak Do-gyu continues his struggles with command early in the season here. After the solo shot by Kim Tae-yeon, walk to Im Jong-chan. Bases loaded. They've walked the bases loaded with 2 outs. All right, the 1-0, and that runs inside. It's 2-0. Big time here. Mookie up to bats. 0 for 3 on the day with a 5-3 ground out, a 2-3 ground outs. Yes, he grounded out to the catcher and a strikeouts. 0-2 or 2-0 now. And a swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Hanwha trying to snap their 4-game losing streak. Kia trying to hold on to win to snap their 2-game losing streak and move to 500 on the season. And here comes the 2-1 pitch to Wong Young Mook. Sets up on the outside. He misses in, and that's 3-1. Tying run is 1 ball away. The Kia bullpen of old is showing its face as they continue to struggle to throw strikes. The KBO is never over. All right, here comes the 3-1 pitch. Misses outside and walks in the tying run. This is what I was talking about, that I talked about and talked about and talked about. With the ABS zone, these sidearm guys are not going to be successful. They are going to start to have problems when hitters realize they don't need to swing at these guys because they are just a little too wild to really need to worry about anything until you get 2 strikes on you. So Chae-In Ho steps in. He looks at strike 1. This is the same thing that I talked about with Kim So-hyun many times in these broadcasts. Is you just don't do anything. Just let him throw, as that one is low and it's 1-1 now. These hard throwing side armors just don't have command with their pitches. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Chae-In Ho. Chae-In Ho 0 for 3 on the day. And that's upstairs, and it's 2-1. They haven't showed any showed any of Kia's starting pitcher as the bullpen has blown another shutout of his. And here comes the 2-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike on the outside, 2-2. Now you've got to start swinging. All right, the 2-2. And he fouls off a ball that almost hit him. That ball would have hit him, as he says, I need to get some spray. Anything I need to think about the fact that I just swung at a pitch right at my chest. Not chest high. I'm talking right at his chest, ladies and gentlemen. That would have easily been another run for Hanwha. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch, 3 on, bases loaded, 2-2 game, 2 outs. And it hits him. I told you, don't swing at these guys, as he just knocks in the go-ahead run. And when I say knock it in, I mean he actually hits them to knock in the go-ahead run, as the bullpen for Kia has imploded, as we'll have another pitching change, as they cannot seem to get anybody out. And I talked about it, and it's like I know what the hell I'm talking about when I said quit swinging at these sidearm relievers, because they're not very good. And we'll have a pitching change, and look at that. Hanwha still with 4 hits. They're up 3-2 because they've walked 7 times. So we'll have another pitcher, and Ponce is in line for the win. Kia, they've had 2 relievers. Jun Sang-hyun, 27 pitches, 14 for strikes, but one of those strikes was a home run by Kim Tae-yeon, and then 2 walks. Kwak Do-gyu came in, recorded 0 outs, 17 pitches, 6 strikes, walked 3. All 3 runs are, of course, go to Jun Sang-hyun, but Lee Jun-young will be the next pitcher for Kia, and we'll see if he can throw a strike. As Nail, once again, another solid outing is thrown away on the bullpen. Oh, so sorry. Yeah. I should have known that they were going to score 3 runs with 1 hit. I imagine that stadium is going crazy at this point. Again, you still got bases loaded. Now would be the time for Florial to get his first home run. He is the only batter that is not hit in this inning, is Kim Tae-yeon. celebrating over there on the side. Again, he led off this. It's time for the flowers to bloom. Ijun Young steps in, a 7.71 ERA, 3 games. We'll see another lefty to face Florial. Florial 0 for 2 today. He does have a walk and a stolen base, though. And a swing and a miss. Florial's batting average down to 50. Does have, again, a walk, a stolen base, and an outfield assist on the day. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's popped up. That might be trouble. And it drops in, and that's going to score 1 run. That's going to score 2 runs as Florial comes up with a 2 RBI double with 2 outs on a little bloop that falls into no man's land right at the line. And Hanwha puts up 5 here in the bottom of the 7th. No, it's not over. It's never over. This is the KBO, man. There's no such thing as over. There is no such thing as over, as we have now. Yeah, you said that yesterday too, though. All right, Noshiwan steps in, looking to add some more, and that is crushed. Foul. Almost out of the stadium, and it's 0-1. Hanwha. Florial with his first extra base hits. Ponce in the line for the win now. Other way around the league is also quite interesting. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And fouled away, and it's 0-2. Noshiwan led this inning off with a 1-3 groundouts. And strikes him out looking. Makes the first out and the third out in the inning, but Hanwha puts up 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th. We'll go to the 8th. They're up 5-2. And that 9 runs that someone was asking about is looking actually like a possibility. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. The old KBO rearing its ugly head here at the end of March. As Nail, once again, an excellent outing. So obviously he is done for him. 6 innings, 101 pitches, 65 for strike, 3 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Was in line for the win, but the bullpen wasn't able to get it as it took 3 pitchers to get 3 outs by giving up 5 runs. Ponce now will be in line for the win. 7 innings from him, 105 pitches, 72 for strikes, 7 hits, 1 homer, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts, giving up 2 of them earned runs. We'll see what Hanwha does as far as pitcher. I assume it'll be Pak Sang-won coming in. That's my assumption. So I'm going to assume Pak Sang-won. Kim So-hyun has been named the closer. I don't know. Lee Tae-yong was warming up whenever Hanwha was losing. Yep, Pak Sang-won out on the mound. Oh, Pak Sang-won out on the mound now, and somehow a light just came on outside, and all right, Pak Sang-won will be tasked with keeping this lead. He will face the 2, 3, 4 hitters to start this inning. We're going to have obviously some changes. It looks like Ito Yoon over at shorts. So Iwan Suk stays in right as that's a strike on the outside. So Iwan Suk stays in right. Lee Jin Young moves to left. That means Moon Bin is replaced by Ito Yoon and Chaewon is replaced by EJ Won. So lots of changes. I'll do my best to get them up and going. So and that's ball 2. EJ Won is there. And now it's 3-1. Is Hanwha going to do their best? All right. We've got the lineup fixed, and the 3-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 3-2. So Eden Young is in left field. And here comes the 3-2. In there, right down the middle for a strikeout. I don't know if this guy was waiting for an invitation or what. There we go. I think everything is fixed now as that runs up and in on Nasang Bomb. Nasang Bomb. No, Nasang Bomb 0 for 2 on the day, a 4-3 ground out, a 4-6-3 double play, and a walk. He has had 2 full counts on the day. Up until that last one, it was the only full counts for Kia. And the 1-0 pitch outs. Ooh, just gets a piece of the corner, and it's 1-1. And fouled away. I wish I had Kia's music. Oh, I do. Do I still have it? I do. Okay. And that misses upstairs. 2-2. And a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. So they're going to throw down to first, and it 2 away. That's going to bring up but Shea Hung-woo. Yeah, I got his music. Where is it? Kim So-hyun and Lee Tae-young warming up. And this is outside. 1-0. pops him up. Right fielder. And that'll be 3 away. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's Hanwha 5 and Kia 2. Cheon Song will lead things off for Hanwha. Yeah, I'm hoping that eventually I can add music back. I don't like you saw the whole thing. I need some extra buttons. Well, Takamatsu, make sure you at least put your shirt on before you bike over there because it is a little cold outside and I don't want you to get frostbite. I mean, I'm actually surprised that you're not outside the left field fence on the sidewalk swinging your shirt around like I that's what I picture is Takamatsu outside watching the game from out the sidewalk in the left field wall and running around with his shirt off, swinging it around and around. All right. Cheon Sung leads things off in the bottom of the 8th for Hanwha. Oh, Hanwha does have 5 hits. Don't can't forget that Florial hit. All right, Hyung Bom out on the mound now. A 7.80 ERA, 0-1, 2 holds, 16 games, 15 innings, 9 strikeouts, 12 walks, 371 batting average against in last year's so Hyung Bom. Yeah, that was the very first thought I had, as that's in there for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. We are in the bottom of the inning, not the top. Nail looking on and another blown save, and the 0-2 pitch misses outside. 1-2. Thank you, thank you. And the 1-2 misses way outside and low, and it's 2-2. 0-2 to 2-2. That's really been the issue with Kia today is not able to just get guys out. Obviously, that's the issue of every single game, but that's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman grabs it, throws over to first. And that's going to bring up Kim Tae-yeon. He started the rally last inning with a 2-out solo shot. And that's going to be a single right back up the middle. Yep. He just needed a little home cooking, I guess. All right, the 2-5 game, and Yuan Suk looks at ball one. Are they going to get him a song this year? Are they going to get him a song? All right, the 1-0 pitch. In there for strike, 1-1. This guy looks short. 181? No way. He is not that high. No way. He looks like he's like 175. All right, to the 1-1. That's going to be a ground ball to the second baseman, and he's going to go over to first. And 2 away. Kim Dae-yeon moves up to second base. Productive out, but now you've got 2 away. That's going to bring up Lee Jin Young. As that's low. Ball 1. Lee Jin Young, 0 for the season. What? The 4th row of the cheering section? And that's outside 2-0. How did you pull that off? That's in there for strike at the top of the zone. 2-1. And just catches the piece. Just sitting there refreshing? Or do you have it on your computer screen? All right, the 2-2 counts. Misses low, and we've got another full count. Full counts galore. That's what I was wondering, is like how what your setup was. And that's going to be a ground ball. The shortstop lays it, and Kim Tae-yeon is going to round third. He's going to come home, and he is safe. And Lee Jin Young moves to second base on the E6 as Hanwha gets another run on a very, very poor play by the shortstop. Kim Tae-yeon ran right in front of it. As he ran in front of it, the shortstop lost eyes on it, and with that, Lee Jin Young slides into second base. And that's going to bring up Lee Do-yoon. Kia unraveling here. All right, Lee Do-yoon is stepping in for his first game or first at bats. No error. Maybe in the KBO. And the 1-0, and that's low, 2-0. 6th row, and that's not the cheer section. Is it? Oh, yeah, I think it's cheer section. It's the very edge of the end of the cheer section, right? And that's going to be a single. That's going to be a double, as that's going to roll to the wall. Lee Do-yoon is going to have himself a out at third. Ooh. No, have himself an RBI triple. It looks like he was out at third, but they're going to say he is safe. And again, I can't see anything until they show me. As they just burned and rolled right all the way to the wall. It picks it up, goes to third. Ito Yoon hustling the whole way, grabs the bag, and then slides into third base and safe. As Kimte Ito Yoon with the RBI triple, and this game is now completely over. And whoever was asking, are they going to score 9? Sorry, yes, they are. As Wong Young Mook steps in and looks at ball 1. Game just got completely out of hand. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Takamatsu, they're just scoring just because you said, as that's in there for a strike, because you said you were thinking about going to the stadium and swinging your shirtless in the outfield. That's why Hanwha started scoring more. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Wong Young Mook. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Grabs it, throws to first, and that will be 3 away, but not before Hanwha adds more. As we'll go to the 9th inning, Kia down to their final 3 outs as it is not looking good for the defending champions. I think they do have 7 hits. Yeah. Yeah, this was definitely not in anybody's prediction. Oh, it looks like Lotte is going to be by themselves down in the basement. As Lotte loses 2-0. They're sitting at 1-5. Hanwha should hold on to win this game, which would mean they're tied for Kia with up in 7th place at 2-4, and Doosan at 2-4. LG currently up 5-4 on NC as they've put up 1 run in the 8th to take the lead 5-4, trying to keep their unbeaten streak alive as they head to Game 6. Keom putting up another big number, 9 against SSG. Anderson struggling again as Rosenberg throws 7 innings for them. Puig with a solo shot. All right, we've got the top of the 9th. I assume Kim Saw-hyun in, or is Ite Young is in because it's no longer a save situation. The rising sun making his appearance. Oh, this season, 2 games, 2 innings, 1 walk, or 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and a whip of 1. Let's see if they have any other substitutions. I don't think they will, but and Wisdom swings and misses at that one. Wisdom solo shot in his last at bats. Yeah, I think I got it there. 1-1. I got it right? I think I got it right now. All right. So Ite Young out on the mound. Wisdom steps in. He's again 1 for 2. He sacrificed RBI in his first at bat, a solo shot in his second, swing and a miss there, and it's 1-2. And those pitches dropping out of the zone is what I thought he would be struggling with. What's crazy is we are in the bottom of the ninth in a high-scoring game that is seemingly taking forever, and it's just over the 3-hour mark. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And fouls away a pitch that was on the plates, literally on the plates. All right, the 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. Misses inside, 3-2. They only need 5 runs. That's it. Only 5. And EJ Wan back behind the plates. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Runs inside, and he walks him. They've got the first runner of many needed. All right, Yu Sung is not in. That should be Puck Jung-woo, but I imagine they'll have a pinch hitter here. Nope, they're going to let him hit because he's meaningless as a 500 hitter on the season. As the first pitch swinging, and that's going to be some trouble as that sliding as he is not able to hold on to it as Ejin Young dives in, and they've got runners on first and second now. Difficult play running in, but he should have had that. He closed his eyes and missed, and it hit the side of his glove. As they are just going to go straight to the closer. Kim So-hyun is going to come in. As they're like, oh, we are not going to mess around with this anymore. We'll go to the closer. Now pitching another pitcher. Pitching changes, a pitching changes, pitching changes, a pitching changes. Hanwha is the newest closer. That's the thing, though, is again, Hanwha has been through 6 different closers in the last 6 years. It was, yeah. Whip it, nay it back and forth. All right, Takamatsu. I'll see you Sunday. No problem. Ride safe. It's probably crazy over there. Send us some pictures of. Actually, you'll probably show up on TV. Park Jae-hyun will pinch hit here. All right, we should be back. Kim Saryan, 3 games, 2 1/3 innings, 1 hold, 222 batting average against, and a .86 whip. So he's got runners on first and second, nobody out. We've got a pinch hitter here, Pak Jae-hyun, pinch hitting for Chaewon Jun. And first pitch is outside, ball 1. This is a very similar guy to Kwak Do-kyu for Kia. This is a guy that I've said last year. I started saying last year he's getting strikeouts, but he's not throwing strikes. As here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one is a strike, and that's going to be lifted into left field and 1 away. All right, that's going to bring up Kim Tae-gun with 1 out, runners on first and second. Oh, we got a pinch hitter here, Saw Gun Chang. Pinch hitting. And that's going to be lifted into right center field. Florial got turned around, started going back to left field, and then had to turn around and go back to. And as it was hit towards right field, that was a very, very, very inefficient butt out. And Kia is down to their final outs. What? They just said it was good defense. That was awful defense. All right, another pinch hitter here. The backup catcher who has been having himself a heck of a season to start. Han Jun-soo steps in, hitting .214 on the season, but he does have 3 hits and 2 of them are home runs. As we've got a 1-0 count. And that's ball 2. All right. Oh, we got runners on the corner, apparently. As that's chopped foul. Oh, that's not right. All right, here comes the 2-1 pitch. That catches the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Down to their final strike, up 2-0, and then suddenly finding themselves down 7-2, down to their final strike. Runners on first and third, 2-2 count, 2 outs, 7-2, and the pitcher calls time. Ponce looking on, hoping to get himself his first ever win. And the 2-2 pitch, way outside. And just like that, we've got ourselves a full count. All right, here it comes. The 3-2 count. Sets up just down the middle. He's just like, throw it past him. And he misses outside and loads the bases. Like I said, let's see. Wisdom is on third. Park Jung-woo is on second. And now Han Jun-soo is on first. And the top of the lineup is now up. Byung Yok. Swing and a miss. It's ball one, and it's 0-1. I don't know how many times I've got to say it. These guys, these sidearm guys, they're hard throwers, but they struggle to find the zone. And with an ABS system, man. And the 0-1, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And he was a former Hanwha guy, but struggled to make contact. He has plenty of power, but he just can't hit. 2, sorry. All right, the 0-2 pitch, 2 outs, crushed out of the stadium, but foul. Hopefully that didn't hit Takamatsu riding by on his bike. Maybe he caught it with his shirt. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sets up in the zone. And he fouls that one way, way back. And another 0-2 counts. Bases loaded, down by 5, trying to hit a 5-run homer off of the closer, who had to come in just because the other guy gave up a walk and a single to start this inning. All right, here we go. The 0-2 count. Ball 1 on the outside. A good eye by Byung Yok. This is a game, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game. What do we got here? Oh, what is this? They're showing replays and we don't even get to see the final throw. What the hell is this? I don't even know what happened. I think they said strikeout looking. Okay, now we get to see a replay. Nope, strikeout swinging. Wow, come on, Spo TV. Awful. But Hanwha wins. It was a game. It was a game, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said struck out looking, but anyway, that your stream was fine. You're on TVing though, right? You're using my TVing app? Yeah, he couldn't they were showing replays, but couldn't see. All right. Well, Hanwha wins the 7-2. They have they ended up 8 runs in their first 2 games, 1 run in the next 3 games, winning today 7-2. They needed to win. They had a lot of pressure with a brand new stadium. So Kia, the bullpen just blew another nail start. Again, 6 innings from him, 101 pitches, 65 for strikes. Only gave up 3 hits. 3 hits, had 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, no runs. 6 innings, quality starts. Great. Then thank you, whoever's doing that. Ponce was just better. 7 innings, 105 pitches, 72 strikes, 7 hits, 1 homer, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 2 runs. So when Nail came out of the game, he was in line for the win. But then Jun Sang-hyun got 2 quick outs, Then Kim Tae-yeon hits the solo shot, and then the bullpen just unraveled. He walks 2, then Kwak Do-gyu comes in and walks another 3, and then Lee Ju-young comes in and he gives up a hit, and at that point the game was kind of over. Then obviously they added a couple more runs late in the game, but Ponce pitched well. The bullpen for Hanwha pitched well. Pak Sang-won, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. Lee Tae-yong, just again not really getting it done. Came in, he gave up a hit and a walk and had to come out before getting an out. Kim Saw-hyun, another walk. Again, this is what I keep trying to talk about, is he has really bad command. And my concern for Hanwha going forward is he's going to be the closer. That's fine. Whatever. Again, it's not my team. It's whatever. But historically speaking, for him, he has never, not one time, ever pitched 2 straight games well. How is that going to happen when you have a manager that only throws the same pitchers in the bullpen? It's 7th inning, Pak Sang-won. 8th inning, Han Sung-hyuk. 10th inning or 9th inning is going to be Kim Saw-hyun. That is the only guys he knows. He doesn't go with anybody else. And what is going to happen tomorrow if Hanwha has to save a game and he's got to come out again? He's just never been good at pitching 2 straight days. How is that going to happen? How is he going to be with a closer? Yeah, and again, against the starters, Hanwha has just not been good. If we want to talk about, so in the opening game, they won the opening game, but Jesus went 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. Then they did get to Cuevas, who has never pitched well against Hanwha. 5 hits against him, and they got the 3 runs. But then they got 0 runs this week against the starters for any of the teams they've played against. So what they're going to have to do something to score some runs against a starter, because tomorrow they're going to have a lefty. They're going to face a lefty, right? I believe tomorrow will be a lefty. Yeah, tomorrow will be Han Jong-hyun. So Hanwha's going to have to face a lefty tomorrow. It does not look good when they face lefties so far this year. So I won't be here tomorrow. I'm headed to way north, almost to North Korea. I'm going to go hang out with Kim Jong-un at the G-Dragon concert. I'll be back on Sunday for the same series. I'll be doing the 2:00 Kia versus Hanwha game. So I will see you guys again on next week, I guess. No, yeah, technically next week. I'll see you guys then. And as always, until next time.